So I won't play in the audio from this, but it looks like the standoff in Oregon is coming to a close. It looks like the city of Burns has more or less been put down in a state of martial law. Um, the guys were on air via phone for quite a few hours with this person here. As you can see, if you look right here, 473,000 views, 6,000 likes. It's probably at least 250,000 people listening to these guys talk last night thinking the FBI was going to kill them. There was calls coming in from people's homes saying they didn't want to leave their homes because they were terrified of the presence of the FBI and the other military officers who wouldn't identify themselves. A lot of rumor and speculation has been stated that these guys are actually foreign mercenaries, as they're decked out in full military gear and have no patches and refuse to identify themselves. Now, what's interesting is these guys had to stay on the phone for hours talking with Gavin here. They're trying to get some people down there to help facilitate a peaceful surrender. The FBI is not allowing a whole lot of room to negotiate. But what's really interesting is the reason that they were on phone for hours is because they aren't allowing any media there. All right? And so I pose this question to you. Why isn't there any media there? Why won't the FBI allow freedom of press? We had media in Waco. We've got media in Iran. We've got media in Iraq. We've got media in Saudi Arabia. But when it comes to a situation that actually involves Americans, media blackout. All right? Media blackout. Nobody is allowed in there. So if everything is all legit and there's nothing sketchy going on, then how come we can't have any media there? And the one guy who was going up there, when they actually let him go up there and was reporting more than anybody, is in prison, right? And everybody's saying that he was some kind of FBI agent, but now they're not letting press in there at all. If you actually, and apparently last night as well, Emmett and Brian Bundy, who are currently in jail, their father went to Portland last night. He was going to a press conference. Cliven Bundy was going to a press conference, and as soon as he got off the plane in Portland, he was arrested by the FBI. Charged with the same thing as everybody else, but now rumors are coming out that some of his charges actually revolve from his incident with the media back in 2014. As you can see right here, Fox even broke the story that he was arrested. And if you go over here to the county website where Pete Santilli and Ammon Bundy and Brian Bundy and all the rest of the guys are, and you scroll down here and look, there it is. Multnomah County Sheriff's Office, Cliven Bundy, 74, in prison. And all he did was get on a plane to go to a press conference. So I guess at this point, what the plan is Gavin and this other person are trying to get up there, and they're trying to facilitate a peaceful surrender. But these guys were on the phone last night thinking they were going to end up getting assassinated like LaVoy Fanicum did. So this thing's getting pretty real, and it's finally wrapping up to a close. Hopefully these men won't get harmed, because it seems like they got every intention to kill them. And they don't want anybody on TV to cover it because there's no press allowed. And I just can't stress that enough, y'all. Regardless of what you think about these people, regardless of what you think about the situation, these people are actually trying to stand up for the same American freedoms that a lot of our government, including my governor, Abbott, has already told the BLM that he would go to war over. And the FBI came and shut it down, put a bunch of people in prison, and now there's a media blackout and a bunch of dudes running around looking like mercenaries, and we're not supposed to question everything. And I'm sitting there in these rooms last night, and there's all these people talking about send snacks, send dildos, blah, 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 blah. Acting like everything's funny when the 4 people are about to die. Now I get it. The 4 guys that are still there and what's going on has been kind of sketchy. Something seems a little off. I won't argue that for a second. But the fact of what the FBI is doing is even more off and more messed up. They even tried to have Deb Jordan, Pete Santilli's co-host and girlfriend, arrested for a stolen car that wasn't stolen and tried to spy on her in her own car. All right, this is the FBI did this. All right, so they got a lot of dodgy stuff going on. I don't have the link right now. I would try to put it up in my video. But Lori Anderson, she did a report a while back. And once this whole thing happened with the Bundy Ranch several years ago, the government made a whole big long list of what they planned to do the next time it happened. All right, they've been waiting for something else to pop off like this, and they were waiting to get their little soldiers and their media blackouts and all this other stuff going on. And hopefully I can get y'all a link to that report. But until I can go have time to go find it, y'all need to go to Lori Anderson's channel and look for that video. And it's a little long, but it's got some crazy information in there. But that's it. That's all I got, guys.